welcome back to the deep dive. Look, if you share your home with a cat, you definitely know they seem to live by their own secret rule book.
They absolutely do.
And here's something that really caught my eye. Research shows that, get this, over 70% of cat behavior problems, they actually stem from us, from humans just, well, not getting the signals right.
It's true. It's a huge percentage. Cats have this really intricate code, and when we unintentionally break their rules, we cause them stress, maybe make them withdraw.
So that's our mission today. We want to help bridge that communication gap.
Exactly. And we've pulled together some key insights using the research compiled by the YouTube channel Pet Flux Paws. The goal is to give you some really practical things you can do to really transform your relationship with your cat.
Think of this as your essential guide to feline etiquette. We're diving into 11 crucial rules cats kind of expect us to follow, all based on the great work synthesized by Pet Flux Paws.
These aren't just interesting facts. Applying them can genuinely change things for the better.
App.
And because this info is so important for anyone who loves pets, we really hope you'll support the source. If you find this helpful, please do subscribe to the Pet Flux Paws channel on YouTube.
Yeah, hit that notification bell too.
Right. And maybe press the like button, share this deep dive with friends who have cats. It helps channels like Pet Flux Paws keep getting this vital information out there.
Okay, let's jump into the first area, communication. And this starts with maybe the hardest habit for us humans to break. Rule number 1, getting eye contact right. We love staring into their eyes, don't we? It feels like affection to us.
It does feel like that to us, but in cat, a long, direct stare, that's actually pretty confrontational. It signals a challenge or even hostility. Think about wild animals squaring off.
Ah, okay. So staring doesn't make them feel loved. It makes them feel maybe threatened.
Often, yes. It can create instant tension. They might look away or even leave.
So how do we show we're friendly then? What's the cat-approved way?
It's all about the slow blink. It sounds simple, but it's quite profound in their world.
Okay, how does that work?
You just gently, slowly lower your eyelids, almost like you're falling asleep. Hold it for a second, then slowly open them again.
Yeah.
It mimics their own signal of trust and relaxation when your cat does it back to you. That's like exchanging a little feline "I trust you" note. It's a real bonding moment.
Feline love letter, I like that. Rule number 2, let them set the pace.
This is a big one.
I know I'm guilty of this. My cat walks past, and I just have to reach out and pet her.
It's such a common impulse, but resisting it is actually really respectful from a cat's perspective. See, for cats, autonomy, that feeling of being in control, is maybe their primary love language.
Okay.
They value their independence.
Yeah.
So when we suddenly reach out, we initiate the contact, and it can make them feel like they've lost control. It's destabilizing. That's often why they flinch or dart away.
So if I stop always reaching out first, am I ignoring her? It feels a bit cold.
It feels counterintuitive, but it's the opposite of ignoring. Real trust, real bonding, that happens when the cat chooses to approach you again and again.
Oh, yeah.
Waiting for them to initiate shows the ultimate respect for their nature. And the payoff, that's when you get those amazing moments where they jump into your lap willingly or start kneading, purring like crazy. That's genuine trust.
Okay, let's talk about their environment. Segment 3, environment and security. Rule number 3 is about honoring their scent territory. The scent map. What's that about?
The scent map is basically how cats create a sense of home. When they rub their cheeks or body on furniture, on you, on doorways, they're depositing their unique scent markers.
Ah, the headbutting thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That rubbing creates a map that tells them, this area is safe, this belongs to me, this is familiar. It's fundamental to their feeling of security.
And so when we clean everything really thoroughly, we're messing with their map.
You got it. Constantly washing their favorite blanket or doing a big furniture rearrange, it effectively erases their scent map. Imagine your own home suddenly smelling completely alien. It would be disorienting, maybe even anxiety-inducing.
Yeah, that makes sense. So how do we clean without stressing them out?
Gradually is key. Maybe don't wash all their bedding at once. Leave some familiar smelling items around. When you introduce something new, like a new cat tree, maybe rub it with a cloth that has their scent on it first.
Okay, let them reclaim it.
Precisely. Let them actively mark the new or clean things. That ritual is really important for their emotional balance.
Okay, that connects to rule number 4, which is about acknowledging their voice. This one surprised me. Adult cats don't really meow at each other.
Not much, no. It seems they developed meowing primarily as a way to talk to us, to humans.
Seriously, they invented a language just for us.
It really looks that way. And research, like a study back in 2003, showed they actually changed the pitch and tone of their meows depending on how we react.
Wow.
Some think those higher-pitched meows might even mimic a human baby's cry, which, triggers our instinct to care for them. They basically learned how to hack our nurturing response.
That's incredibly clever. So what happens if we just ignore the meowing?
Well, they might escalate, get louder, more insistent. Or sometimes they might just give up trying to communicate with you that way, which is sad.
Yeah, definitely don't want that.
So the key takeaway is really simple. Just acknowledge them. A quick word, a soft sound back, even just looking at them shows you heard them. It validates their effort, and honestly, it deepens that connection.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Let's shift gears a bit to boundaries and autonomy. This feels like where a lot of misunderstandings happen. And related to space is rule number 5. Always provide exit options. Cats hate feeling trapped, right?
Oh, absolutely despise it. This goes deep, back to their survival instincts. Being cornered in the wild is incredibly dangerous.
So even if we're just playing or cuddling, they need to know they can leave.
Yes. That hesitation you sometimes see at a doorway, the little tail twitch, that's often them doing a quick risk assessment, checking their escape routes. It's not indecision, it's strategy.
So you need to be careful not to block them in, even accidentally.
Definitely. Always try to ensure there's a clear path out. Crack doors open, avoid backing them into corners. Be especially mindful during, say, family gatherings with lots of people moving around.
It's kind of a paradox, isn't it?
It is. The more they know they can easily leave, the more likely they are to actually relax and choose to stay close to you. Freedom equals security for them.
Okay, final segment. Physical language and connection. Rule number 6. Respect their petting preferences. This is a big one. We can't just pet a cat like we pet a dog.
Absolutely not. That full-body, vigorous stroking that dogs often love, that can feel really overwhelming, even threatening to a lot of cats.
So they have specific safe zones for petting.
They do. Generally, the head, cheeks, and under the chin are good spots. These are areas where cats often groom each other or rub against trusted companions.
What about the belly? Or down the spine?
Those are usually invitation-only areas. The belly rub offer is often a sign of huge trust, but trying it without permission can trigger a defensive reaction clause out. And petting down the spine, especially near the tail, can sometimes overstimulate them. You might see that skin ripple or the tail start twitching. That's often a signal to stop.
So watch their body language. And be gentle.
Gentle and rhythmic, yes. Think of it more like a polite, respectful handshake than a rough-and-tumble wrestling match.
That leads perfectly into rule number 7. Respect their rest time. Where they're curled up in that loaf position or all tucked in.
Yes, that's sacred time. It's not just a nap. It's essential for their well-being, for restoration.
So barging in with pets and cuddles, then, is not ideal.
It's really kind of disruptive. Think of it like someone bursting in while you're deep in meditation or trying to sleep. It's a violation of their quiet space.
Okay, plan taken.
And they do remember who respects their peace and who doesn't. It influences how safe they feel around you.
How can you tell if it's okay to interact then?
Look for the invitation signals. Maybe they'll open one eye, give a little stretch, make a soft chirp. That's like saying, okay, I'm awake now. Right. But if they tuck in tighter, maybe let out a little sigh. That's the do not disturb sign. Just let them be.
Got it. Which leads us right into rule number 8. Learn their body language. Because they talk more with their bodies than their voices, right?
Yeah.
And we often get it wrong.
We do. There are so many signals we misinterpret. Purring is a classic example.
Yeah, I always thought purring just meant they were happy.
It can mean contentment, absolutely. But cats also purr when they're stressed, in pain, or even frightened. It's a self-soothing mechanism, too.
Okay, that's crucial to know. What else do we misread?
The tail flick. A slow, swishy tail can mean contentment, but a tail that's rapidly flicking or thumping, that usually signals high arousal, irritation, or overstimulation, not happiness.
And the belly exposure, not always an invitation.
Right. It shows trust that they'll expose their vulnerable underside, but it can also be a defensive posture, getting ready to use all four clawed feet if needed. It can be a trap.
So how do we figure it all out? It sounds complicated.
The key is context, and looking at the whole cat, not just one signal. Is the purring cat relaxed, kneading, with soft eyes and forward ears? That's probably happy.
But if they're hunched, tense, ears back while purring,
That's likely stress or discomfort. Don't just memorize signals, learn the patterns for your specific cat. How do they combine purrs, tail movements, ear positions, and body tension? Observation is key.
right? Pay attention to the whole picture. Okay, last one in this section, rule number 9. Maintain litter box standards. This isn't just about cleanliness, is it?
No, it's deeply tied to their feeling of vulnerability. The litter box is a place where they're inherently exposed, where they can't easily watch for threats or flee.
Right, so if it's dirty or in a noisy, busy spot,
That creates significant stress. It can lead directly to them avoiding the box and finding, shall we say, less appropriate places to go.
what are the common mistakes people make?
Two big ones. Covered boxes might seem neater to us, but they trap odors, which are overwhelming for a cat's sensitive nose, and they can feel claustrophobic, increasing that sense of vulnerability.
And scented litters.
Generally a bad idea. Cats prefer unscented. What smells fresh to us can be really off-putting, even noxious to them.
So what's the ideal setup?
Aim for a quiet, low-traffic location. Scoop at least once, ideally twice, a day. Use unscented litter, and whenever possible, an uncovered box is usually preferred.
And the rule for multiple cats.
Ah, yes, the N+1 rule. You need one litter box per cat plus one extra. So 2 cats need 3 boxes, 3 cats need 4, and so on.
Seems like a lot, but worth it to avoid problems.
It really is. Investing in good litter box hygiene prevents so many stress-related issues down the line.
Now, rule number 10 seems straightforward, but maybe we underestimate it. Embrace routine as security.
We humans often crave novelty, but for cats, routine is like a safety blanket.
So predictable schedules are good.
Very good. Consistent meal times, play times, even when you wake up and go to bed, these predictable rhythms build their confidence. And a confident cat is generally a more relaxed, affectionate cat.
So even small changes can throw them off, like moving furniture, or if we go on vacation.
Absolutely. Even shifting your work schedule can cause underlying anxiety, which might then surface as what we perceive as bad behavior. Consistency is calming.
Okay,
Yes.
our final rule, number 11, and it's actually quite lovely. Value silent companionship.
Yes. This is something cats excel at. Not every interaction needs to be active or loud.
So just sharing space quietly is meaningful, like when they're just sitting near you while you read, or you're both watching birds out the window.
Absolutely. That quiet, peaceful coexistence is actually a profound sign of trust and bonding. They feel safe enough just to be with you without needing constant interaction. It's not passive or aloof. It's a deep, quiet connection.
So we should resist that urge to always fill the silence, or feel like we need to pet them just because they're near.
Exactly. Sometimes just appreciating that shared quiet moment is the best way to show respect and strengthen your bond. They really do appreciate peaceful presence.
Wow. Okay, so wrapping this all up, this deep dive, drawing on all that great work compiled by Pet Flux Paws, really shows that so much of what we call cat misbehavior is what's communication, isn't it?
It almost always is. They're trying to tell us something, that they're stressed or need space or their environment isn't right or they want a different kind of interaction. By learning and respecting these unspoken rules, these 11 points, you really can build much deeper trust and understanding.
We really hope this gives you some practical tools, things you can try right away to improve life for both you and your feline friend. And please, show your appreciation for Pet Flux Paws compiling this knowledge.
Yes, please subscribe to their YouTube channel if you haven't already. Hit the like button if this was useful, and definitely share it with other cat lovers you know.
It makes a difference.
It really does. And just to leave you with something to think about, consider those actions we always see as just plain naughty. Like, when your cat deliberately knocks something off a table right in front of you.
Oh, yeah. Drives me crazy sometimes.
Well, instead of just seeing it as destruction or spite, consider it might actually be rooted in a need for interaction, or maybe boredom or wanting your attention. It's often less about mischief and more about a clumsy but understandable attempt to communicate a need.
Huh. A communication attempt in disguise. That's a great way to look at it. Lots to think about.
Go forth and listen to your cat. They're talking all the time.